We are going to show you how to remove your boring builder Formica countertops, and we're going to transform your kitchen into something beautiful with this man-made quartz top. This stuff is gorgeous.
Next, you need to undo these bolts that are holding any two pieces of laminate together. So wherever you find a seam, they will have these type bolts holding it together. We used a pair of pliers because I couldn't get any kind of adjustable wrench up in there. But if you've got spanners or a socket set that will fit, that will also work.
Started pulling this out of here. First, I'll take a nice sharp razor knife, go around and cut any silicone or caulking loose from the countertop. Just make sure you got a nice sharp blade. And then start on the joint between the countertop and the tile. You could use a razor blade, take forever. A scoring tool like this with carbide tip, that would work better. You could do it with that, and it probably wouldn't take too long, but might fire that thing up and get in there. And this tile's almost, maybe 3/8 to a 1/2 inch thick, so you need to get in there quite a way. So a couple passes with this thing is fine. It'd probably do the trick. So not so much cutting it loose from the top, but I want to make sure that the edge between the tile, that edge up underneath, is nice and clean. Speaking of clean, try to keep the mess on top of the counter here and shop vac as you go. Keep it all cleaned off, because once you pull this top off, you don't want all this crud falling down in the cabinets, and you got to clean that too. So make sure the up underside of the tile cleaned off real good on top, like I said, so your stuff's not falling down in there. Just keep your job nice and clean. Any caulking or silicone, I take and cut on the top edge of it as well after I get the top loose and pull it off. Otherwise, you run a chance of ripping the drywall paper. Pop that off, get your sink out of the way, set aside if you're reusing it or whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these two short pieces here so I don't have to cut through the whole top, and get this in two pieces so it's easier to get out of here. You could wrestle it all in one piece, but it's a pain, especially with an inside corner. I start by drilling a hole in the back side. Just be careful of your tile because you're saving that. Drill a hole in there so you can get the Sawzall blade down in there and get started. You might be able to use a jigsaw for this. Sawzall works a lot easier. There again, sharp blade. When you go to do the front side, just be careful you don't cut into the face of the cabinet. It's real easy to do that, so just be real careful on that front edge. And then that left piece, I pulled that out first. Cleaning my mess as I go, that way it's not falling down inside here. And then you can pull that inside corner piece out fairly easy.